movie is called Bandidas and it was released in 2006. The instructors behind the movie was Joachim Rönning and Espen Sandberg. The main characters is Salma Hayek and Penelope Cruz. In 1890s Mexico, Maria Alvarez is an uneducated poor farm girl whose caring father is being forced off his land by a cruel U.S. land baron named Tyler Jackson. Sarah Sandwell is the highly educated, wealthy daughter of the arrogant owner of the nearby properties and has recently returned home from Europe, where she studied in England, Spain, and France for several years. Suddenly both Mariah's and Sarah's fathers fall under attack by the Baron. Sarah's father is killed, Mariah's is shot but survives. As an act of revenge, Mariah and Sarah teams up to become bank robbers, stealing and giving to the poor and Mexicans who have lost their lands. At first the pair's relationship is bad and they are arguing all the time because of their different backgrounds. But under the training of the famous bank robber Bill Buck, they learn to trust each other. During their training session at the edge of a cliff, the two women test their strength by hanging from a metal bar over a wide river. Sarah saves Mariah from drowning and the two women agrees that while they are not friends yet, they can at least work together as partners. Mariah turns out to be good at shooting, and while Sarah can barely hold a gun, she shows that she's an expert with throwing knives. Angered by the recent attack by the two women, now known as the Bandidas, Jackson brings in a specialist criminal investigator named Quentin Cook. When Sarah and Mariah finds out, they seduce Cook to help them. He has already figured out that Sarah's father was murdered and therefore discovers that his client is a criminal. Quentin, Mariah, and Sarah is now a trio, and they cheat the banks by dressing up. In a move to make the money the Bandidas have stolen useless, Jackson moves the gold that backs the money on a train up towards U.S. territories. Midways, he decides to steal the gold and betray the Mexican government. The Bandidas hunt him down, but when they get their chance to kill him, Jackson manages to draw his gun and almost get a shot off at Mariah, but Sarah shoots first, killing him. Quentin meets with his fiancée, much to Mariah's heartbreak. She and Sarah rides off into the sunset with their eyes set on Europe, where Sarah says the banks are bigger. There's a lot of stereotypes in this movie because of all the clothing, the guns. There's a lot of guns and the hats and the horses and all these usual things, just like also bandanas around their heads so you won't get recognized.